How can you use Options Watch to set up a more advanced strategy, say like a butterfly? So you click on the selection here of strategies, and I've selected a short put butterfly here as an example. And you can now see how this works. Essentially, green means profit, red means loss, and it tells you how much you're losing and how much you're winning at the share price. The vertical axis here representing the strike prices, but also the share prices at the same time as the stock chart is on the left. So how can I use this to set up a good short put butterfly? Well, first of all, I like using the expected move range. So I've selected here the third Friday of next month, which is typically the most volume on a trade. And I can see the stock is expected to move somewhere between $158 and $191 roughly. So the narrower that my loss zone, my red zone is, the higher the probability, of course, of me making money. So I've made it as narrow as I can, and now I have a 74% chance of profit on this. And if this Apple stock does go above these gray lines here or below the lower gray lines, so above 178 or below 179.13, the break-even number is also shown here and illustrated with the gray lines across the stock chart. You could, of course, also go to a different time length to do your technical analysis. And if it goes outside of that zone, we could make, in theory, a 21% potential profit by the end of this trade. It's not such a bad setup. Now, you could also make this into a more directional trade. So you could take your sold put and you could say drag it down a little bit. If you were very bearish on Apple, you thought they were really going to come down for some reason, then this would give you an 84% profit in theory. So very low probability because you are basically trading at the break even is at the current share price or very close to the current share price, even below it. So what could you do? Well, you could move the whole thing a little bit higher up again, and that would increase your probability. So you can use this tool to set up exactly the trade that you would like. And when you get the little warning signs here also, it shows you that there is typically very little volume and very little open interest, which should be a warning to anybody trading options.